Hey there, I'm Braden from Adrenaline Source Sports.
And I'm Nick, first shift hockey coach.
I'm here today at the Calgary Flames Sport Bank, and I'm going to show you how to get dressed before first ice time.
I got 5 tips for you before you hit the ice. Tip number 1, before you leave for the rink, go through your bag and make sure all your gear is there. What you can do is you can grab a Sharpie pen, find the white tag on the inside of your equipment, and put your name there. Show up to the rink about a half hour before your ice time to give yourself enough time to put on your gear. Tip number 3, go to the washroom before you hit the ice. Tips 4 and 5, fill your bottle up as soon as you hit the ice, skate over the player's bench, put your bottle there, and go have fun.
Our first step in getting our gear on before we even get to the rink is our base layer. You can either wear a regular long sleeve and PJs or long johns, or you can opt for some hockey-specific base layer. So once we got our base layer gear on, the first thing we want to put on is our jock or gill. After that, shin guards, socks, pants, skates, shoulder pads, elbow pads, neck guard, jersey, followed by your helmet and gloves. Let's start by putting our gear on. When we get ready, we still start with the bottom half of our gear. We'll be putting on our shin guards and socks. On the front of most shin guards, they will have a left and a right. Your knee should fit right in the pocket of the shin guard. Put your shin pad on. We want to make sure the knee's at the center, and then we just wrap these Velcros around. Once you have the shin guards on, next we'll put on the socks. Your foot goes through the big end, then pull the sock all the way up until the elastic end is right at the bottom of your shin guard. Once you have the sock on, you'll attach it to Velcro that is on your jock. Pull the Velcro strap down and stick the sock onto the Velcro. Make sure you pull the sock all the way up, as we don't want any slack on the player's leg. And if you find if there's a lot of slack, you can use some sock tape to secure it. Our next step is to put on our hockey pants. You can put them on just like regular pants. Pull the pants up where they sit right above your hips. Most of the pants you can secure either with the hockey laces here at the front, which you can tie, and this belt at the front. Once we have the bottom half of our gear on, we can put on their skates. With the skates, it's important to note that these blades on the bottom are very sharp, so you don't want to have your fingers or your toes near that. Start by loosening the laces from the top to the bottom. If you can't fit your foot in the skate right away, try taking out the laces from the top eyelet to create more room for your foot. Once you have your foot in the skate, bang the heel of the blade on the ground so that your foot is in the right spot and all the way at the back of the heel. Before we start tightening, make sure the tongue of the skate is tucked in. We start tightening just like you would with a shoe, except you want your skate to be a lot tighter than you would tie your shoe. Once you have tightened your skate, make sure you double knot the lace and you're good to go. So now you can start with the top half of your gear. We'll start off with the shoulder pads first. When we're putting on the shoulder pads, you want to make sure that the Velcros are attaching to the front and the straps are attached at the back. You can usually tell as there's usually a tag on the front, like a normal t-shirt. You would put on the shoulder pads like a regular shirt. And when we're putting this on, we want to make sure that when we're attaching the straps to the front, it is nice and snug. You also want to make sure that the shoulders are nice and flush too, to ensure a proper fit. Then put on the arms. Some straps will strap on, but for this one, we can slide our arms through and adjust. With the elbow pads, there's usually a left or right tag. Your elbow should fit right into the pocket of the elbow guard, and make sure the straps are nice and tight, but again, not too tight where it is restricting the player. You want them to have flexibility with their arm movements. Before we put on our jersey, we need a neck guard. As per Hockey Canada's rules, every player is required to wear a neck guard. To put the neck guard on, have the protective padding at the front of the neck and the Velcro strap at the back. Once you have the neck guard on, you can put on your jersey. Grab your helmet and place it on your player's head. Make sure that your player's chin is snug to the chin guard, and you can adjust this by adjusting the length of the straps on the side. You can also loosen or tighten the overall size of the helmet by lifting the side pieces on the side of the helmet. After you have the correct fit, you can do the chin strap and then the 2 straps on the side, putting the cage in place where the chin is resting. The last thing you need are your gloves. Throw them on your hands, grab your stick, and you are ready to go play some hockey. Now that we're fully dressed, we're ready to hit the ice and have some fun.